My fiancé cheated on me on my birthday. We have a 4-month-old baby, so a little backstory. I, 23F, moved to Florida from New York to live with my boyfriend, 25M, after I found out I was pregnant. I got a good job, a new car, we had everything and were very happy. He proposed to me in December. We've had a few problems in the past where he has broken my trust, but nothing crazy. On my birthday, February 8th, he surprised me with a birthday party with all of our friends, a bartender, my favorite cake, a bunch of decorations. It was so sweet and he was so thoughtful. That night he got me a table and bottle service at a club down the street. Everyone was drinking and I had a good time. I wanted to leave early because I was getting too drunk, so he took me home. I threw up and blacked out, so I don't remember anything. I woke up the next morning, my phone was missing and he was gone. He came home about an hour after I woke up and said he was checking in on me. I asked him where he was and he told me he slept at the hotel, where he works, because he had to work at 7 a.m. I thought nothing of it and continued to have a terrible hangover. Fast forward to yesterday, one of my best friends, which happens to be my fiancé's best friend's girlfriend, texted me and said she needed to talk to me. I went over after work and what she told me was devastating. She is a D1 athlete on a dive team and one of her teammates said that my fiancé saw her in the club that night and called her 11 times. She finally answered because she never had his number saved, and asked why he was calling her. He said he wanted to get her an Uber home to make sure she was safe and she said no, she was fine. After he was persistent about it, she finally said yes and sent her address so the Uber could drop her off. The Uber started going the opposite direction of her house and she texted him asking him where it was taking her. He said it was taking her to our house. He said he needed help cleaning up a glass he broke. She said she was so confused and asked why I couldn't help. He responded with, "She's passed out and threw up." He told her she couldn't come inside because we have cameras and I would see. He tried to kiss her multiple times and she swerved out of the way. She told him to take her home and they got in his car. She said he took her to the hotel instead and said he wanted to talk to her. He offered to be her sugar daddy and pay for anything she wanted. He then proceeded to put his fingers on her lips and say, "I want to test your gag reflex." He also said he wanted to have sex with her. She sent me all the texts and screenshots proving they were together and that he Ubered her to the house. I'm so in shock and confused. He promised me he would never do anything like this and said if he lost me and the baby he would drink himself to death. The worst part about all this is that he just left 3 days ago for Army basic training and doesn't have his phone, so I can't contact him. What should I do? Should I hear him out and try and make it work or leave him? He doesn't get home until June, so if I choose to leave I'll definitely be over it by then.